Yes.
Okay. So you guys understand what is the region and what is availability zone? Will be this particular topic will be covering every time. Okay. So are you do you get an idea? Region is the geographical location where your support is available, and availability zone are the actual data center or the physical location where your hardware is kept. Okay, like how you say that I live in India, okay, or I live in Karnataka or Hyderabad. Okay, so Hyderabad is your region, right? But you are living in Hyderabad, some particular lane, some particular house number. So that is your house. You're getting my point?
Yes.
But how do we say that I live in Hyderabad? But you don't actually live in Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, under that particular colony, under that flat number you live, right? So consider Hyderabad as a region, that this is my region, I mean this is my area. Okay, but where in my area? In my availability zone, where I am available in my house, I am available. Got this?
Yes.
Okay, and there could be multiple availability zones. Okay, in my city I have multiple homes, right? So I mean I can live here also, I can get support from here in my first home also and second home also. Okay, so in Ohio you will have 3 availability zone. In Virginia you might have 5 availability zone. Okay, so availability zones are under region. At this point, guys, if you agree, then only we'll move forward.
Yes.
Okay, so now if we are clear with what is no, you don't have to mention in the WhatsApp, we have a chat group already. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, so now we are starting with our first service. Okay, that is an EC2 service, Elastic Cloud Compute Service. It will give you the compute requirement or the server requirement. Okay, like you have a laptop of your own, right? So similarly, it will provide you with the server. Okay, like in IT, we call it server. In AWS, we call it instance. Okay, so now every day, some new terminologies will be coming in your way. Okay, so what we are going to create? We are going to create a instance. Okay, instance is same as server in IT, but in AWS it is called as instance. Okay, so let's go and click inside EC2 service. Click over it. Yes. See, right now running instances 0, load balancer, everything is showing you as 0, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to launch or create our instance. Okay, there is an option you can see, launch instance, right? Don't click over it, just see the option. Okay, go in the running instance, click on running instance. Okay, see there again you will see an option as launch instance. Okay, so 1 second. What is the one thing that is required to launch an instance or to launch a server? See, you bought a new laptop. Okay, now you want to install a Windows 10 over your laptop. Okay, Sandeep. So
Yeah,
what
yeah.
is the one thing or the basic first thing that is required for installing Windows 10?
Whether my laptop is compatible for Windows 10.
Yes, it is compatible.
Storage allocation.
Before that also, or you want to install an Ubuntu image or a Windows 10 image or Windows like Windows 7 you want to install. What is the thing that is required? You would need a image file which will have Windows 10 installed over it, right?
Yeah.
This is how we do. If you want to install Windows 7, then you would need Windows 7 image or ISO file that we call, right? Which will install your Windows 7 box, boot your Windows 7 box, right?
Yes.
So that is the first thing required. Image is the first thing that is required. Okay. So now click on launch instance. See, that image which is required in our laptop is called as image there. Here it is called as AMI, Amazon Machine Image. Okay. So the things will be same, but terminologies will be little different. Okay. There it is called as server. Here it is called as instance. There it is called as image. Here it is called as AMI or Amazon Machine Image. Okay. So we just have to be familiar with this terminologies now. Okay. Just make this terminologies in your use very frequently now. Okay. So that people will know that you are working in cloud platform. Okay. So what is this thing required? AMI, right? Okay. Now, which image do you want to install? Okay. Do you want to install a Windows image? Do you want to install a Linux image,
Linux image.
Ubuntu image, or whatever image you want to install? Now, you have to choose that. Okay. So right now we are using a free tier account, right?
Yes.
So for free tier, there is an option in the left side. You can see, click on free tier only. Okay. So now it will give you the list of all the free tier images available. Okay. We have an Amazon Linux free tier image available, then Red Hat. And if you will go down, scroll it down slowly. See, now you will get a Windows image also.
Yes.
Okay. So depending upon our requirement or what kind of image do you want to install, right? What
Image
kind
is
of
nothing
image?
but nothing but like operating system OS.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. It's an operating system image.
Okay.
Okay. Image of your operating system. So that is how you do. You whenever you bought a new laptop,
Yeah.
okay, and suppose it has a Windows 7, which is an old version. So now what you want to do, you are saying that no, yeah, I don't want Windows 7. Let's change it to
Update.
Windows 10.
Yeah.
Let's update it. So what you will do, you will update with an Windows 10 image.
Yes.
Okay, the OS image. So this is you are giving you the option that what kind of instance do you want to launch. Do you want to launch a Windows instance or do you want to launch a Linux instance? Okay,
Okay.
so
And where it is going to install? Like we have to give a location for that.
yeah, it is going to install in our cloud only under Ohio region. We are in Ohio right now. You can see there.
Yeah, Ohio. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Ohio is a like uh, place, right? It is not like server and everything.
yeah, it is. See, it is giving you the support, right? So it
Yeah.
is going to launch in Ohio region under one availability zone.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You getting this point?
Yeah.
So you will have to select availability zone also later. Okay.
Mhm. But it is going to same zone is going to be used by many people, and there will not be any public like issues of security.
No, no, there won't be any kind of issue. Okay. So you and Monica both can install it on the same region, on the same availability zone, but there won't be an issue. No problem about that. Okay. So we'll be installing and launching both Windows OS also or Windows instance also and Linux instance also. Okay. So first, shall we go with Windows instance? Okay. So
Yeah,
select
Windows
the,
or Linux. We want I want Linux. Okay.
no, we'll be installing it both for
Everything.
both the,
Okay. Then okay.
okay. So
Okay.
first go with Windows, then
Okay.
we'll go with, yeah, select the Windows. See, it's 2019 that you have selected. Okay. Now, again, see, when you are going for choosing a laptop, okay, then you will choose what kind of configuration do you want, right?
Yes.
So how you choose it, you will choose is according to your, what is the memory it is providing, what is the storage it is providing, what
Yeah.
is the CPU it is providing, what is the performance of your laptop, right? This is how
Yes.
you choose.
Yes. Yes.
So means it is the type of performance you are choosing among the type of performance. Okay, so different server type will give you different performance, right?
Yes.
Here server, what we call server
Instance.
instance, right? So different
Yes.
instance type will give you different performance, so you can choose according to that. Okay, so here, once we, now we have chosen that I want to create a Windows image, that thing I have cleared, right? Now,
Yes.
okay, now you are choosing a Windows image. Now what kind of performance do you need?
Yeah.
For that you have to choose an instance type. Okay, see here you can see many, that T2 nano, T2 micro, T2 small, medium. T2 is a family. Okay, nano, micro, small, medium, large is the size of your instance. Okay, if you'll go see, nano has one CPU and memory is zero point 0.5. Okay, so here you can see all the configuration also. Like large has, T2 large has 2 CPU and 8 GB memory. Okay, and what is the performance? Low to moderate. Okay, so T2 family medium will give you this CPU, that memory, and that amount of performance.
Yeah.
Okay,
What is T2 family? T2.
uh,
I not get that one.
see, it is just giving you the, what we can say, the suffix of your family. Running out of time. Okay, if you will scroll it down, Monica, if you will scroll it down, scroll down. See, you're getting many options. Go down, go down. T2, T3, T4. These are the all the types of instances. Okay,
Okay.
go down. See, C4 is your compute optimized. Okay, M will denote your memory optimized. G will denote your graphic optimized. Okay, so what it means is, see, different organization will have different need or the different requirement of their server. Okay, suppose you have a network or the network company. Okay, then what you need, you would need a server or instance which will support high networking performance. Okay, so you will choose according to that family. Okay, suppose your company or your requirement is that you want to play a video game. Okay, so for video game, what is required? You
Graphic.
need a good graphics, right?
Yes.
So you will choose among the graphics, the instance which has a good graphics. And if your requirement is that you need a high amount of storage, then you will go with memory optimized thing. Okay, so there are thousands of companies, different work they are doing. So
Yeah.
according to them, AWS is providing n number of options.
Yeah. And
Okay, depend.
where we can select like memory and like gravity and networking, these options.
See, when you scroll it down, scroll it down. Okay, see, slowly, here, just here. M5 family, okay. Storage
Okay. Yeah.
96, CPU 96, memory 384.
Yeah.
Here it is showing everything. Performance is up to 20 gigabyte.
Yeah.
Okay, see, this is giving you the uh, like the performance details also of the instance, and
Yeah.
every instance will have a different performance. So what kind of performance do you expect? You can choose that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, this is the one. Okay, these are thousands of options available in the real time, but we will be using, since we are using a free tier account, so we will not get many options. Okay, we have to limit ourselves with a standard option. Okay, but this option you should know. Okay, that these are the options available. You don't have to remember each and everything, like you don't have to remember the name, but you have to remember the concept, that depending upon the requirement or utilization, you can choose your instance type. Okay, got this point?
Yeah. By means like instance is nothing but it is a server. That's it, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Server, in IT, in normal IT, we call it server. Okay. Here in AWS, we will call it
Instance.
instance. Okay. Similarly, there we call it image, and in cloud, we will call it AMI. Okay. Amazon Machine Image. So what is an image? AMI is an image of your operating system, which
Yeah.
is required to install that operating system.
Yeah.
Simple. Okay, you can write or create a definition by your own. Okay, so T2 micro is a free tier eligible, right?
Yes.
So we will go with that only. Okay, next, configure instance. Click on next. You understand what is instance type?
Yes.
Okay, configure instance details. Okay, so how many instance do you want to launch?
One.
Okay, if you will select one, then it will launch only one instance. If you will
Oh,
select 3, or if you will select 10, then it will start 10 servers for you. Okay, you don't have to every time go and do this. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's select from 1 to 3. Okay, change it from 1 to 3. Okay, so now what it will do?
it takes
It
3.
will, yes, it will create or it will launch 3 instances.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
But what instance it is going to launch? Like we have not selected, right?
we have selected a Windows instance 2019.
Yeah.
So 2019 3 instance it will create of T2 micro instance type.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, you have selected already.
Yes. Yes. T2 we have selected. Yeah.
Okay, you want to launch 3, or you can go back to 1 only. This is just the number of instance that you want to launch. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
again you can do one thing, just go with 1 only for starting off. Guys, one second, I just grab a glass of water. Okay, so number of instance is 1. Okay, now see, network is the VPC. Okay, so every region AWS will provide you with one network where you don't have to configure anything. Okay, so network we will be studying in coming classes. Okay, what is a VPC, what is a network? So right
Okay.
now we are selecting the default network only. Okay, it is the network of your Ohio region. Okay, consider this network as VPC of your Ohio region. Now what is a subnet? Subnet is the availability zone. Okay, click on subnet. See, there are 2C, 2A and 2B. Okay, 3 availability zones are available in Ohio region. You getting this point?
Yeah. Yes.
So you can choose on which availability zone you want to create it. See, instance will be created in Ohio region, that is for sure, right?
Yeah.
But in which availability zone you want to create, you can choose that option. Otherwise, if you don't give any preference, it will create by its own. Okay. So For now, just don't give any preference. Let it create by itself. Okay. And it has 3 regions or 3 availability zones available. Okay.
Yeah.
Assign a public IP. Yes, public IP will already be assigned. Shutdown behavior. See, you can see an option as shutdown behavior. See, there would be 2 options. Click over here, stop and terminate. Okay. So what is this option? We will see once our instance is launched. Okay. Right now, just keep it as stop and yes. Next, add storage. Okay. So what is this? See, in Windows, okay, you will have C drive, right?
Yes.
Monica, can you click on File Explorer? Can you click on My Computer in your desktop? Yes, on my computer, this computer. Okay, see here. Here it has only one drive, C drive, right?
Yes.
Right. So we can choose in our instance also, go back to the AWS console, that how many drives do you need? Okay. By default, it will give you one drive, that is the C drive. Okay. Of 30 GB, right?
Yeah.
By default, AWS will give you one drive, C drive of 30 GB. If you want to create more drives, then there is an option add new volume. Okay. Add new volume. Okay. Click over it. Okay. So here you can choose if you want to create another drive, like suppose a D drive or E drive you want to create of any size. You can select the size also. You can change the size also. Like right now it is 8 GB. You can make it 80 GB or 100 GB, whatever you wish for. Okay. See if you are able to change the size.